What's good? What's good, Shawty? What's happening? What's happening, bro? Mr. What's up? What's up? We got a hot topic tonight. Got a hot topic tonight, fellas. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Got a few more people get up in this chat. Hey, salute to you, my dude. Let's get a few more people off in this chat for a minute. See what's going on? How y'all doing tonight? What's going on tonight? We got a hot topic tonight, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, because we do have women watching this chat as well. And I appreciate the ladies who come show love. What's going on with you guys, man? Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Salute. Hey, I appreciate the thought that count. Kenneth McDonald, it's the thought that count. Another good one. You already know what time it is. You know, I want to go live with you guys with this one. I started to make a video and just post it, but I just figured, I'll just go live with this one and we'll talk about it like this here. That way we can really, really get involved. You know what I'm talking about? This is a hot topic right here. Don't be afraid to hit the like button. Please do not hesitate to hit the like button. If you think this content tonight is a great subject, a great topic, go on and hit the like button. I'm going to try to give it to you the best I know how to give it to you. From my experience, whether firsthand of my experience from hearing it and seeing it and witnessing it from others. I can share some of my experiences as well, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to cover this topic right here. And this topic is so broad and it's so deep, it have to probably be another video to this. Also, the way the data work here with the internet, one has to run out before the other one kicks in. So I want to go on and run this out right quick. So let me know if you hear me good, if I'm lagging or anything like that, because I am at the bottom of this internet package before it runs out. When it runs out, the other one will kick in. So hopefully I don't have to get off and get back on. But if I do, y'all know what time it is. Just we're going to link back up. All right? I'm an ice cold Presidente. Got my girls in there cooking. So while they doing that, I'm gonna do this. Let's see if we got 12 people in here right now, 2 lights. And we're gonna try to wait till at least 20 people get in and a few more lights. They got a little lag to it. Yeah, the internet is running out. But being that this topic is hot topic, I may just disregard it. I may just disregard the topic and um and let this lag and this internet package run out first before I go into the other one. Because I really don't even want no interruption. I really don't want no nothing stopping this topic right here. So yeah, with Ken with the wrench. I appreciate the donation, man. I appreciate it, man. The $50 donation, man. I really appreciate it, brother. Hey, man, most high bless, man, and continue to bless you. You know, let it keep coming back, man. I appreciate the support and love, man. You know, this is the pandemic, and I am out here getting out the mud. So, you know, I appreciate it. Not too many people can go to a foreign country and just get it out the mud. You understand what I'm saying? And not have to be like his surroundings. You know, a lot of people go in foreign country and get it out the mud. They end up living and being just like the people around them. I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but it's just that, you know, I come from the United States of America, you know, said to be the greatest country on the planet, you know what I mean? So I still have a legacy to hold and an image to, I have an image to uphold and a legacy to keep, you understand? You know, hey man, Illinois is in the building, Kenneth McDonald, I'm glad y'all can hear me good out there. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 lights, 11 people. That's very generous of you guys, I appreciate that. 11 lights and we got 11 people and 3 lights. That's pretty damn generous. I appreciate that, you know. But hit the like button. It ain't gonna hurt you to hit the like button, man. We can get on with this topic, man. We already going into 8 minutes into this. You know, we could have made it so far by now. I'm gonna try to wait about 20 people get in here. 13 right now. You know, but while we waiting, I want to give honor and all praises to the Most High Yahweh. Yahweh. You understand what I'm saying? Hallelujah. Give all praise and glory to the Most High. You know, they give me and us the ability to be here right now. You know, and to survive so many struggles and challenges in life. You understand what I'm saying? So many curveballs and obstacles and all kind of stumbling blocks and, you know, witchery and wicked energy and evil people try to get in the way to hinder the gods when we're moving the way we move. But can't nothing stop it. You understand? So you got to give praise to the Most High God. That's more higher than us gods. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, let's keep it pushing, man. We're gonna get 3 more people up in here, man. You know, yeah, let's get some more lights. We're at 18 now. Let's get 2 more people up in here, man. And then we're gonna get some more lights, and we're gonna start with the topic. You know, but Most High, get all the glory and praise to the Most High Yahweh for giving us this ability to do what we're doing, man, and to keep striving. Hard time struggle say you in the south of the capital. Well, I'm in an unknown, unidentified location right now, but I'm in the Dominican Republic. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm somewhere between here and there, you know, and of course in the Caribbean. Hard time struggle. Kenneth McDonald say, "Come on, fellas, let's wipe your feet." That's right, wipe your feet. You know, leave the bullshit at the door. We're gonna step in and get this thing popping, man. But leave the bullshit at the door. When you come in, you're more than welcome. Welcome to the Lion's Den. Welcome to the Alpha Male Agenda. So, ¿cuánto?
Yo no sé, yo voy pa.
Okay. Presidente? See, no more. But hey, no more. No. It's here. The internet package runs out, and then the next one kick in. So I can't even replenish the new package. It's in the phone, but I can't start it until the. Oh, we back. Goddamn. Connection right quick, like, and I may lag and pause, but that just means I'm switching up, and then it's gonna kick back in just a minute, and then we'll continue. I don't want to just stop it right now.
Yo necesito tu número.
Mi número?
Sí.
Yeah, so it may pause a minute, but we're trying because my internet is going out and the faster one's gonna kick in, but I don't want to keep this thing lagging and pausing. So I got my family right here. They're trying to put it together right now on another different internet so we can keep this thing going. So we won't have to stop. So the most may happen right now is it may pause for a minute while I'm switching over.
Compañía ese.
Claro.
De cuatro.
Um, um, 5 días.
Sí, de 5 días.
Is that 100 pesos, Luis? Ah. So we finna get it popping in just a minute. Hold up. I see the view, the people done went down in here, but we'll get them back in a minute when they see we rolling. We're gonna go on and get it started. I just want the internet to go on and get the internet to be a little stronger before I pop this thing off. You know, it's a hot topic tonight, so anybody who don't catch it now live gonna be able to catch it a little later. But we're gonna talk about, courting, dating, sex with the Latina, Dominicana, the Dominican woman. It's when dating and loving them, all that good stuff with that heat that they possess, that passion, that affection. I'm gonna get into all that. See, let me see. See, so through it. See, gracias. Okay, we're good. We ain't even got to stop. Gracias. Yeah, so we rolling now. Oh yeah, we good. We good. It just, the Dominicans just did some stuff for me and it popped it on off. So, shit, we good. We finna roll now. Hold on, let me do that little thing right quick and see what happens. Then you're rolling now, guys. We ain't even got to stop. That's why it's good to have you some Dominicans around. To be honest, is okay. All right. Well, we're gonna roll right now. We're gonna see what's happening. All right, yeah. So yeah. So yeah, this is how it is. When dating the Dominican woman, let's start off right now, right there where we at. Que paso el internet no pagaste. Ustedes internet están malo. Claro. Come on, fellas, hit the like button. It's free. That's right. I got you. My fault. I should have did it offline. Oh no, you good. You good. You good. Hard time struggle. You good, man. You good. You good. You good. Um, y'all have become institutionalized to the curfew over. The curfew wouldn't fly in the USA, shaking my motherfucking head. Well, like this is a very obedient country, and they really listen to the government and the polices because the polices don't treat them bad. You know what I mean? And also, I got a video I just recorded where the police was actually kicking somebody's ass just a minute ago. I was fucking recording that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty funny, but you can kind of see a little bit of it. It was dark outside, but we still out. In each barrio you can hang out. You just can't be on the main roads riding and all that. You can be, but you get stopped. If the Dominicans get stopped, they're going to jail. But if we get stopped, they're just gonna tell us to go in. But anyway, yeah. So yes, let's get on into it, man. Let's get on into it, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're gonna pop it out now. All right. So when you're dating a Dominican woman, fellas, and when you're courting her, pursuing her, trying to get more involved with her, trying to get to know her, and I'm not talking about no damn mangoes, all right? I'm not talking about these mangoes and prostitutes. I'm not talking about that. Anybody who's sex working and mangoing and all that shit, Ecuadorian and shit. I'm not talking about that. Let's get that out your mind. We ain't talking about that. Because we know that it don't take nothing but your American dollar to get her or your green card or your visa. That's all it takes. You ain't got to be cute. You ain't got to be pretty. You ain't got to be beautiful. You ain't got to be sexy. You ain't got to be nothing. You can be a piece of dumpster juice, trash can with two legs, and they're still gonna accept you because of your dollar. You understand what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and set the record straight. I'm talking about unicorns, the ones who are totally different from the rest. The unicorn is the ones who completely do the opposite of what you expect to happen. Before they do that, because they have morals, they have like the Latin pride, you know, that. And usually they come from a family that actually promotes that. Like, look, girl, we all gonna come together. Your brother work, he gonna take care of the whole house until we get it together. Your uncle work, he gonna take care of his family and his house. You know, we're gonna knock on the neighbors though before we do anything like that. So we talking about these kind of women who actually work, who's in school, who's actually providing something themselves. So we talking about the type of women that you tell them, what are you bringing to the, you ask them what are they bringing to the table, they're bringing something to the table. They're actually attorneys, lawyers, doctors, dentists, are in school to be such, real estate agents or investors, any of that. You see what I'm saying? So they're the ones who's actually bringing something to the table. You may be paying the rent, but she gonna be paying the lights and the phone bill with her little money. You see what I'm saying? She's bringing something to the table. She ain't just living off of your money because you're a foreigner, and she thinking like as soon as she hear your accent, she like, oh shit, okay, I'm good, I'm set now. You know, I could just sit at home and cook all goddamn day. Or I can just sit at home and clean and cook. You know, unless you want that. You know, that's you. You know, some guys want that, but you know, I want the type of Dominican, Latin woman who's actually gonna bring something to the table. Like, you know, she got to bring something to the table because, you know, I'm not free. I'm not one of those guys that's free. You can't just have me for free. I'm sorry, it just ain't gonna go down like that. I don't care about this third world country stuff because one thing about it, it's something she can pay. Like, what was she doing before she met you? Like, and if she's a unicorn and she's working and doing her thing, then you know she can continue to work and do her thing. You understand what I'm saying? And show me that she's just as much into pursuing me as I am in pursuing her. And if we don't have that same type of connection, then we ain't gonna do nothing. Smash and pass. You see what I'm saying? If we even make it that far, because my dick ain't free, my semen ain't free. It's holy semen, and I can't just be putting it anywhere. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. So I just want to make that clear as far as who I'm talking about and what type of woman I'm talking about when I'm referring to women on this topic right here. So now that we got that clear, you know, it shouldn't be nobody in the comment column saying, well, why you like Domingo? Why you doing this? Because they ass been hurt, folded up, balled it up, and cheated and chapador. So, you know, because they've been played, so they want to try to make somebody else feel some type of way. So now that we got that clear and we got that out the way, now let's proceed. Okay, when pursuing and dating the good girl, Dominican woman, you got to understand that these women are what they call the Latin heat, that passion, that fiery passion, you know. So with the fiery passion and that Latin heat, you got to be a strong individual to handle this and possess this, and to her. You got to be a strong motherfucker. You can't have that all that feminine jealous shit all in you. You know, you see even the Dominican men find it hard to even obtain such a woman. That's why they beat them, and they go through so much shit, and that's why they have to constantly be overly aggressive and possessive because, you know, the way these women, the way they conduct themselves and the way they subconsciously seduces and charm the fuck out of you and your friends. You understand what I'm saying? So for instance, so let's say you got your unicorn, you got a good girl and all that right there, and this is what I mean by that. She's gonna come out of the house dressed properly, you know, dressed sexy as hell to kill. She may have on some Liberty shorts, might show most her butt cheeks. Now you know in America we don't play that shit. We like, look, man, you gotta go change clothes. You ain't finna be disrespectful like that. But you gotta understand that not only here on this island with the Dominicans, it's in the whole Latin community all over the world that this is how the women do. I just went to the store a minute ago. This wife came to the door. You know, they were in the store at their house. She had a towel on. But all the men was buying like normal and all that. I'm sitting here like, what the hell? Like, she had nothing but a towel on, short towel. Just got out the shower or the bathtub, whatever she did. But she had nothing but the towel on. But she didn't think nothing of it. Her husband didn't think nothing of it. Nobody, the other man wasn't thinking nothing of it. But you can imagine that happening in America. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is in the Latin world. So you got to be strong enough to understand that she gonna dress and show, you know, her body. That's one. Especially in her comfort zone when she in the neighborhood or something like that. Now she going to the mall or something. You know, she may dress, you know, decent. You know, dress like she's, you know, a professional or something like that. But usually when she's at home or she's going to the store or somewhere quick or you're going to the park or somewhere where it's, you know, she can relax. That's what she gonna do. She gonna got to overlook it. You got to be like, oh, comfort zone. She's gonna begin to slowly start to resent you. You see, and that's when you're gonna start finding her resenting you, upset, really not happy with you. But then at the same time, she's still with you. Now you being used now, cause she's like, okay, all right, I put on this nun, this fucking long ass, pitiful ass dress, look that he want me to wear. I'll be cool. I'm getting a fucking green card out of this situation, so who the fuck cares? So you don't want that type of situation going on. So a lot of you guys get played because you create a woman that she never was in the first fucking place. You see what I'm saying? You turn a good girl into a fucking badass girl that don't fucking like you no more. You understand what I'm saying? When she cared about you, you were trying to make something work, but you started being overly possessive, overly jealous, and overly insecure and shit. So she started, and they would make you this way, no lie. They would make, so I understand you fellas. I'm not talking down on you, but you know, you need to understand this. Just like I understand you, you need to understand me and what I'm talking about so you can do better when you world because you're traveling here, but if you're traveling into bond and build with a real woman out here, you need to understand them and where they come from. You see what I'm saying? And what culture, it's a different mindset. Just because, and it goes as less the little girls growing up, they dress provocatively, they dance provocatively. When you see them dancing together, whether it's the neighbor or or even the brother, when they be child up, dance provocatively. You know what I mean? They really dance. And that's what it's all about. It's nothing like how we think in America, like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, damn, why she, you know, doing it like that. So when you take a Dominican girl on a date, when you're dating her, right? And you're going out on a date, you know, you know, she dressed nice. Let's just say you take her out on a date, um, and she got on her professional clothes. She's a professional woman, you know, and she and you know she's you know dressed nice. She's mature, you know. So she you know she ain't dressed provocative on this date. I'm using another scenario right now. All right. So let's just say you go out with her and you sit down at the table. You got your mans and them sitting down, and you know other guys in there. Naturally, subconsciously, her gaze is hypnotic. She's gonna look your man's in the eye, and her gaze is gonna radiate heat. It's gonna make him like, whoa, she like me? Like, what's going on? You know, he's gonna start rambling in his mind. You know, I know because the shit that happened to me when I first started coming here. When I first started coming to this country, you know, I see the women. Now, sometimes they do be choosing, but you got to know the difference between when they really, really choosing and when they just really just subconsciously radiating, letting off that Latin heat. See what I'm saying? So she would gaze, you know, bat her eyes, turn, you know, the way she positioned herself, the way she moved, the way she talked, very seductive, especially if everyone around her understands Spanish. Her language is going to be seductive. She'd smile, you know, she's friendly, you know, so it forces a man to be jealous who's not strong. And I understand that, but part of being strong is understanding what's going on. You know, I take my unicorn on a date, you know, we go out somewhere, and naturally, the mans around me will be like, "Oh my God, man, I love you, boy. Your girl make you look so good, man. You know, man, why don't you? I hope, God damn, man, damn, bro, oh my God, she's so cool. Can she help us with this and that? Um, and I find the men trying to, cause we come from another culture, so we automatically think that, okay, she liking me some type of way. But really, she just being herself subconsciously radiating seduction and seductiveness and that feminine side of her and that heat that I understand that the men around me think that, especially foreign and gringos, they understand now the other Dominicans don't think shit. They just like, oh, okay, they just radiate the same shit to the women. You bring your girl out here, the Dominican men gonna radiate some fire to her because that's the Latin heat. The man the same way. They gonna radiate some heat to her, that seductiveness that make the girl, it drives the women wild. And the women do the same thing. They drive the men wild. That's why so many men are so attracted to Portuguese and Colombia and the Spanish world and all of this stuff. The culture because that's what these women do. And you see the men way they Rico Suave, they smooth and passionate with what they do. That's why it's a lot of relationship love crimes going on because they feel so deeply. You know, so that's why they look at love. We're gonna get on this in just a second. So let me stay on this topic right quick, but um, um, so, but I watch the men around me fall all out of, and I look at them like, boy, control yourself, boy, control yourself. It's all right, control yourself, man, because I know what's going on. I ain't mad because you trying to Google out my girl. You know what I mean? I understand what's going on. I know. So they send out every time I turn my back, they all trying to Google eye and shit. And these are people who obviously no, you take it in. I got one right here. You put that in there free. Yeah, it's out there. Okay, baby. You put that in the free.
En la nevera.
Yeah, there you go. In la better. Gracias. But yeah, so and it just happened naturally. Like I understand the guys that are just so close to me that I feel betrayed or something. These are just people who I be done brought my unicorn around who maybe come travel here and chill here, and or call me to come to a function. I bring my unicorn, so they say, well, here go King Lockett stepping in. Okay, he got this little. I remember her in the video or something, and I walk in and sit down with her. I got some automatically my unicorn because that's usually what I take on a date with me. A unicorn. I usually don't take mangoes with me, but on a date, so. And the unicorn projects so much heat and seduction that the men lose control. And I may get up and go to the restroom, come back, and then and I understand you're gonna get googly eyes. You're gonna, and you have to be mindful that this is part of the Latin seduction. It's the witchery with them. It's the charm. And so if you're a man and you dating a beautiful, no matter her age, whether she's older, younger, or whatever, if you're dating a Latin woman, she's gonna possess some weak. You see what I'm saying? So you can't be mad and saying, well, why you looking at him? Or why you doing this? Or why you doing that? Stop doing this. You can't do that because she's not doing it on purpose. She don't know she's doing it. I remember when I was just a little grasshopper out here when I first came and I was dating a girl and I used to be like, damn, why you, she was like, and she was honest. She said, naturally, since a kid, my gaze, she didn't understand. I didn't understand. And she didn't even understand. And like, this is just what she possessed. And I didn't search into the culture and digging in notes and watching and getting out here in the field in the dating world and actually getting hands-on. And I started realizing like, oh, it's just natural. And then when I started studying even the younger people, I said, well, it's just natural. This is what they do. They gaze and they hold the gaze and look off and eye contact, gaze off, versus America. We do, you don't do too much gazing because we feel like you chew. Girl over here looking at me like she wants something. And sometimes it's like that here. Sometimes it's like the girl will look like she wants something. But Latin women are usually sometimes aggressive in their approach. Sometimes they'll let you know that they really, really like you. Fuck everything else. You know what I mean? Usually if it's a unicorn, then she's not really necessarily, she's not in a relationship or anything like that. And this is probably her last chance of knowing that you're gonna be around and you've been introduced through by families and stuff like that. So she have to let it be known, like, because you're not picking up the choosing signals. But these are not choosing signals, fellas, when a Latin woman does that. So I'm telling you guys that when you dating a Latin woman, you taking her out, understand that she's gonna do this. It don't mean she don't like you. That don't mean, I bet you if you tell her, look, fuck that shit, you wanna be looking over there, I'm gone. She gonna run behind you, cry like, oh no, baby, no. She gonna run behind you because she gonna feel like, no, I wasn't fucking doing that. You gonna be like, bitch, you lying to me. Like, what you mean you weren't doing that? And she like, nah, I didn't do that. And she gonna be like, well, I didn't do it. So y'all gonna think you gotta do is just listen to this video and understand, like, okay, that's them. So even if you glance and look at a woman's way, she's not gonna necessarily get mad or angry unless you continue to do it, because the Latin woman sometimes naturally seduces without knowing, but she still will respect you. Same time, you can't necessarily do that. She wants you to put only her in front of your eyes. I hear women all the time, keep me in front of your eyes. So when you're looking often, because one thing about a Latin woman, when you're dating her, she's gonna know all the attraction with all of the most attractive women in the room. She's gonna know. She gonna already put her radar on. If you look at her, she gonna already watch them. She gonna watch them. She gonna clock them. She gonna clock them. She gonna look. She gonna gaze, just like she gaze at the men. She gonna gaze at the women the same way. And then boom, and you're gonna see men gravitate. And then the women here also, you gotta be mindful. A lot of times here, especially if you're a foreigner, you got to allow her sometimes. Don't get offended, because we men like to take control and we like to hold the checkbook. We want to come to us so we got power and our money. He gonna take charge. So you got to kind of like let her do that. U.S. or she visiting you, then it's okay for you to do it. She gonna fall back, you know. But over here in her country, she's gonna say, "Hey, he want da 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 da," and it's best to tell her what you want and let her make the order, no matter who it is. Let her do the talking, and then when the checkbook come, you put the cash or the money in her hands or whatever, and you let her pay as if she paying. You see what I'm saying? Like as if she paying. You let her handle all that. Let her look at the tips, and she gonna make sure you're not. Allow her to do these things. Don't try to overexert your own power over her or try to look a certain type of way in public, because it make you look like a sucker when you trying to be the one who look a certain way. Like in America, we do that all the time. We want to be the one that pull the checkbook out. We paying. You see what I'm saying? But here, it makes you look like a sucker, and it makes these women come at you like you're a simp. You know what I'm saying? That's when, but when they see you, like you just handed her, you're being responsible, you're not giving her all your money, you just handed her what the meal costs and a little tip, and you let her decide and negotiate and do the thing. She's gonna check the receipt, 'cause 9 times out of 10 is in Spanish. Let her handle that when you're taking her on a date, when you're doing stuff like that. And when you're dating her and you're taking her on a date, grab her hand. I see a lot of you guys holding these mangoes hands walking out of Envy. Y'all walk out of Envy holding these girl hands and shit, arm to arm. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you got and that just shows you how they are. It's just okay. But in America, you're not holding no mango's hand. You see what I'm saying? Because the mango don't want to hold your hand. In America, the mango don't want to hold your hand. In America, they're like, look, you came here to put in this work. When you're done, I'm gone. Ain't none of that extra shit going on. You see what I'm saying? But out here's a different story. The mango is gonna hold your hand. They're gonna do whatever the hell you want them to do. You know what I mean? So, and my thing about it is this, right? You know what I'm saying? Hola, come on, estás? So when you taking your unicorn out on a date, and yes, you hold her hand, you grab her hand firmly. You see what I'm saying? You hold it, you let her grab your arm, you put your hand in her back pocket. You possess her. You aggressively possess her. If you don't do that, she's not gonna understand you. She gonna, her family might say, "Give him a minute, girl. He's American." So in this culture, you got to claim your prize aggressively with confidence. Even I'm learning this day by day. I had to learn this just recently. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking when I'm pursuing a unicorn, you be like, "Oh man, calm down. Let's wait." The 6-month rule. This is the second here. Strategies that applies in America don't work out here. It's a whole nother game plan out here. So alpha male gender show The way we approach in America is totally different. The way I approach and pursue and cold approach in America, totally different from here. You know what I'm saying? So totally different from here. You know, what I mean, certain things I do when dating a Dominican woman that I do differently from dating an American woman. You know, cause just different cultures, different mindset. You know what I'm saying? So here, romance is still respected. When you with a unicorn, the most romantic you are, the best you are, and this is what give American men or foreigners the advantage because we translate and you talk real slow, so she feel the vibrations and shit like that. And then when you press the trigger, she also you still looking at her. You be this way with her, or she gonna lose focus. You guys lose y'all women, or you got a green card and they leave your ass because then they be like, damn, you don't know them, but you just be so. What I did then is just went into dating and pursuing at the same time, kind of simultaneously. But to get more on the pursuing side, when you pursue a Dominican woman or a Latin woman, I have the most superb experience with Dominican women, so that's why I focus on Dominican. I've dated Latin women around from different places in my country, but here in the Dominican Republic, I came to where the root I came sprout up at, and so now my experience is a little more advanced and superb, and I'm able to share this wisdom to guys that may not have the opportunity or may not have had the opportunity to make it thus far. So if I can share it and help you out, then that's good. So when pursuing a Dominican woman, pursue her in every sense of the definition of the word pursue. Look at the word pass out, goddammit. We're gonna get this shit right. You understand what I'm saying? Pursuing. When you pursue her. It's when you think of a pursuit, think about when you watching the show Cops, right? And you bad boy, what you gonna do when the police, the fucking cop shit that used to come on in the 90s and shit when we used to watch it all the damn time. All the criminals want to watch Cops, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of criminals sitting in front of the TV watching Cops. But anyway, when you think about how the police pursue their victim or their perpetrator, you know, that officer that got the call, he going boom, he's the pursuer. Going, he calling in backup and reinforcement. They all coming, they boxing the motherfucker in. Plenty of time I done ran from the police watching them box me in, but I got away. But anyway, so they box you in, so we ain't gonna let her get away. We don't want her to get away. So they box you in, they kind of get you to where you got to submit. That's how you pursue the Latina. You call in backup, the uncles, the brothers, your friends, help each other, man. A lot of you guys come out here to expect community. I hit her with the bro. I ain't up the other day, man. Can you roll up there and drop some flowers off? When I'm been pursuing, and every day she didn't see me, came boom. So when I'm there, I'm on, and I'm around out. She wants you to be that lion, and you step up and you look at me, you look at all the other men. Yeah, I know it's lagging. It lagged, but I paused with the lag. When I saw that it was lagging, I paused because this new package kicking in right now. So I'm just glad we rolling this far. You know what I mean? So when it lag, I'll stop and let it lag, and then when it come back, I pick up right where it left off at. So I see it when it's lagging. No, on lag. I stop with the lag and I pick back up. So yeah, they want you to pursue them like a lion. When you come there, you see other men looking in at your woman. You on a job or something. You at the neighborhood or something. You look at the men. You look at the men. You look at the men. You watch them too. You let them know like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You back at her to see if she looking at them, and you look back at her to see if she looking at them. Well, you showing me that the other man is more dominant than you. No, because she gonna look. If a man gaze at her, she gonna and she probably turn off for a minute, but she put that heat naturally, subconsciously. This is a Caribbean mindset. This is the Dominican mindset. So they always on guard. They gonna look. This might be whatever. So the men here are extremely seductive. So You got to be able to do him. So when he look at you, they gonna look at your fucking woman. This ain't America where the man see you with your woman, they turn their head and look off when you look. No, when he looking at your woman, you look at him, look at your woman, he gonna still be looking at your woman. He gonna lick his lips. So you got to be able to just, with confidence, look back at him and give him that little smirk. Like, yeah, she's beautiful, bad, goddamn. Que pasa, you know what I mean? Que lo que, you know what I mean? He gonna dap you up. It ain't no problem. He don't hate you or anything like that. He just recognizing beauty when he see beauty. That's all he doing. He just letting you know, I recognize your girl better than motherfucker. She said, and he, you know, it's just what it is. So you have to let your presence be known, like with confidence, like are you unbothered by this shit? And she like that. She gonna come rub your back. She gonna come sit in your lap. She gonna sit down. She gonna feel. I don't have nothing to worry about. This is what happened when you're pursuing her. So you got to pursue her in more than just, hey, what's your phone number and texting. You got to pursue her like, yo, when you available. And any good unicorn gonna make it a little difficult for you to see her right off. So she gonna be like, well, I work and go to school and I'm handling my business and I'm looking out for my family. I'm the woman of the house right now. My mother and my grandmother live here and shit. So I don't know, I don't have no free time. So you say, okay, well, when are you studying? Well, I study right after work. I work 8 hours all day. I don't have no off days, which usually they don't have off days. But I'm studying right after that. Well, I want to come study with you. I'm gonna bring dinner too. I'm gonna bring enough food for everybody to eat. We gonna go shop together, and I'm gonna study with you. Now she's looking at it like, well, hold on now. Caring about more than just her fucking pussy and her long pretty hair and that brown skin she got, that tan orange, burnt orange she got, and that accent she got, and the seductive powers that she put on you when you subconsciously when you first met her, and she exchanged numbers with you, and you end up with her WhatsApp. So now what you're trying to do is show her that you're into more than just what you saw physically. The physical part, even when she send you pictures, and even when you say, hey, it's beautiful, heart eyes and tongue out and shit. Don't do all that shit. Just say, oh, okay, well, let me send you some. Don't even tell her don't even go that route. Oh my God, you're beautiful. Oh wow, you're so beautiful. Just say, I don't like extensions really. That's your real hair. Then make her send you more pictures of her hair and all that stuff right there. You want to get a better look at her ass and shit, cause she ain't sending. Say, well, do you have legs? Or you in a wheelchair or something? I mean, just you put loud. She probably send you just don't seem too thirsty, cause then a unicorn gonna look at you like you just like these sex trafficking tourism ass motherfuckers in this tourist trap traveling to this country that just want to just have sex with me. And then, okay, you're going to impress me with your money a little bit, but man, you're not finna make it that route with me. And you don't even want me to chapel your ass right now, so I'm trying to spare you. Get the fuck on. So you don't even want to go that route. You see what I'm saying? You want her to keep your innocence because I'm talking to the men who are actually innocent, who actually wants a real relationship and they're actually pursuing. You see what I'm saying? So you kind of want to, and when you see the photos and she's pretty and all of that right there, you just say, oh, okay, thank you so much. Now let me send you a couple photos of me or whatever. And really she shouldn't even be saying, oh, you look so good, you handsome, oh, you're beautiful and all of that. She shouldn't be saying all of that shit either. Usually she won't, but sometimes they do. But she's not trying to, she's subconsciously seducing the fuck out your ass. You just can't help it. You've been drawn to her ass like a moth is drawn to a fucking light, or like a mosquito drawn to your ass out there rain and near water, or like magnets drawn to a filing cabinet. Like you just drawn happy. You floating off your fucking feet, and that's subconscious. She's not doing it on purpose, so she's not gonna love and oh Poppy, she ain't gonna say none of that shit. She ain't gonna say none of that shit, trust me. Because she's not trying to seduce you purposely. What she's trying to do is pick you and see where your intentions really lie. So you have to pursue her indirectly that way as well, as far as if you wanna make certain comments or stuff like that, you gotta do it indirect. You gotta do it. Hey, you gotta do it you gotta do that indirectly. You know what I'm saying? You know, indirectly. So also when you pursuing, you utilize your allies. You want to utilize her brother. You want to utilize her sister. You see what I'm saying? You do something nice for the sister. You know what I'm saying? But the sister like, oh, and you winning her over. Now she your voice, the mama your voice, the brother your voice. And everybody is and your homeboy is your voice. You even tell your homeboy, You tell them how to act. You say, hey, bro, listen, I got to tell you how to do this when we get around here because y'all want me to win. Don't be around no motherfuckers who going to pretend and don't want you to win. Don't do that because she going to sense that and she going to be like, damn, you ain't got enough fucking this guy really has interest at heart, then how you gonna protect me from the evildoers and the wolves and shit and sheep clothing and shit? How you gonna do that? She gonna think like that. So you got to bring motherfuckers around your people. Don't bring motherfuckers around anyway, but if you do, or she catch you at a function or you double date, or she might say, hey, I'm bringing a friend, call a friend. Cause I wanna just see who you rocking with. You wanna make sure your partners and your boys got your best interest at heart and they all cheering for you. They making you look like the star. Don't have no motherfuckers around you that want to outdo you. You might be running a little low. Your homeboy that really care be like, look, get me back later, but I'm gonna slide this to you up under the table, but get me back later now, all right? I want to see you win and shit. Them the type of guys you want to be around that want to help you, want to help you be the champion, man. Don't be around no motherfucker that like, oh, well, I pay for it. Don't worry about it. No, 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 no. I'm just using this scenario as your homeboys got to be good wingmans. You see what I'm saying? They got to be your eyes without your eyes. And if they're your homeboy, I trust that they're your homeboys for real. You see what I'm saying? And you ain't got to worry about putting their ass under the goddamn microscope and putting bleach on their ass, sanitize them and shit, because you don't know who the hell they are. All right? So just fast forward a little bit. Let's start talking about um, sex with the Dominican woman. Sex. Let's get into the topic of sex. Now, you done made it to this point right here, and usually with the Dominican woman, you know, there's usually no weight gain. Like, well, we're gonna wait 6 months or whatever. When she realizes she wanna fuck you, she gonna fuck you. That's just what it is. When she think in her mind, uh, and that's unicorn and what the fuck ever. They just what they is. Sex is the drug hall is the culture. Sex is the culture. You know what I'm saying? They start having sex at a very early age. You know, and if you look at it, everything is all good. Marissa Sue, I got you, baby. I'm gonna check it. And everything is everything is all good. In the sex department because usually when she realizes she wants you, you gonna get it. You ain't even got to try. She gonna come on you. That's just what it is. That's just because at this point she wants you. And what you got to understand, let me simultaneously put love into this too. 'Cause I said love in the Dominican woman because that's this 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 kind of coincides with each other. In the Dominican, love in the mango world and chapadora world means nothing. They will mere more your ass to death. They will, I love you. They will whatever. When you're dealing with a unicorn, that mere more it has some different vibrations than me or more. Now it's amor mio. So now what happens is she's really meaning this shit. You gotta understand that the first sign of you liking a woman in this country means you love her. When you start saying, well, I like her, you trying to woo her, you trying to get to know us, what they gonna say, you're in love. In America, United States of America, we look at that as you just infatuated and lusting over her. You don't like her for real. You just lusting. You know, we quick to say stuff like, all right, buenas noches. We quick to say stuff like, this is just the first date. How you love me? You don't love. Ain't no such thing as love at first sight. You love me already. You tell a woman you love her the first, the second, third day you meet her, she gonna get the hell on from your ass. Run fast. And that's vice versa. If a woman tell you she love you the first 3 days or the first day, man, you gonna be like, oh shit, you know, you gonna get the hell on, especially if you're not serious with her. But if you tell a woman here you love her in the first couple of days, she gonna say, wow, this is a unicorn. I ain't talking about no mangoes and chapadoras. Unicorn, and she see you, she gonna know you love her. She gonna be like, yeah, you love me. I know you love me. She gonna already know. You gonna be like, nah, I don't love you. I mean, I'm just trying to pursue, but really trying to get to know you. She gonna be like, no, you love me. Because the way they perceive it is totally different from the way we perceive it. But they just say, you wise enough to perceive it the way they perceive it. You did your education, you listening to this video, you done picked up some game. So now you're like, okay, yeah, I must do love her. So then you tell her you love her, like, baby, you know I love you. Te amo más, muchos. She gonna be like, in serio? In her mind, she gonna say, yeah, she know it. So she may just, pick you a little bit more, just be like, wow, what it is that you like. Um, um, she gonna try to bathe and that. I'm just using it as an example. You really want to avoid all of that because you want her to chase your validation. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to validate her off top. Now, that rule stands in America and here also. You see what I'm saying? So you still got to kind of play that role too. 'Cause I just want you to understand that love begins at the beginning stages of the pursuit. Once you start really aggressively pursuing her, you love her. So don't be ashamed. Even if you don't say it, that's just how they look at it. The men around you gonna look at it. Everybody gonna look at it this way. Other women gonna see it that way. That's just how it is. Family gonna see it that way. So don't try to be too cocky and arrogant and fucking stupid. It'd be like trying to, because everybody know you love her. Just accept that shit and roll with that shit. You see what I'm saying? Really put it in your mind that you do if you don't. If you feel you don't, because we men in America sometimes are so emotionally detached from so much because of the treatment that we receive and the whole idea of love and romance and affection. It's just water. So Shane, go ahead and go into it, man. Do your thing. So this is what leads to the sex department because once she realizes she love you, you getting it. Hands down. Ain't no wait 6 months. She love you the first day, you get in the first day. She love you the third day, you get in the third day. Ain't no such thing. Let's wait. Let's do this. Part behind family's back in the backyard, the front yard, they gonna get to you what the fuck ever. It's yours. And you need to aggressively tear that ass up. You see what I'm saying? But she's gonna want you to make love to her. Because you gotta understand, not all of them had the privilege of dealing with nice sized penises here. And they're just facts. Don't nobody shoot the messenger, they're just facts. It's just what I hear, it's what I know. And y'all go on my live, hear the Dominicans talking about this shit. Down my live a little bit with the Dominican girl. So you can't just start ramming her and trying to do that no matter how old she is. She could be 35, 45, 50. Don't do that. Just take your time because then she's gonna feel like she's really gonna feel like you treat her like a punta, a hoe. She's gonna really become discouraged a little bit. Just make love. You can get to the beat up a little later, but just start making love to her, be passionate with her, talk to her, tell her the leche, that means milk. They love to hear the milk word. Milk means orgasm, means release. So she's gonna be telling you the leche. That's what they call semen, milk. So you tell her to leche, you want her to leche, you want her to relax. These are the things that you want her to do. You want her to go into orgasm phases. And this is what she wants because not all of them are capable of receiving that benefit. You understand what I'm saying? Trust me, I had my fair share and I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that like sex with them, it's like sex to the Dominican woman is like being hungry and you got to eat. And she needs some dick, not a toy. She wants some penis. Not a toy, not a vibrator, none of that shit. She wants penis. And this is why you hear all the misconceptions and all the stories about and all the truth about if you're not here with your Dominican woman, but you got to be here to knock her off because she hot, she want it. Yeah, that is true. The Dominican woman, the Latin woman needs that penetration, that good deep penetration. They need that shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like when they hungry, they need it. So even if you got a unicorn, even if you met her, you see what I'm saying? Even if she's single, it's probably somebody who she's either messing with when she really need it, only for that, and somebody who's been doing it for a long time, or she just been fucking strong as fucking going without. And even if it is somebody around who's been doing it for a long time, because say she's been single 8 months to a year, it's been one man knocking it off every week or so, 8 months to a year. Or she's just being strong. see what I'm saying? She being strong and closed herself up and wrapped herself up around family. And 9 times out of 10, she's mean as hell, and she's feisty. She's gonna be a little aggressive, and she's gonna have some real serious problems until you melt all of that reserve she have. Once you melt all of that reserve she have, then she'll be okay. She'll be folding in your arms like whatever, you know what I'm saying? One of my particular unicorns, she's 21, a virgin, but she literally runs from me. Like I sit around and she go get up and run off because she feel herself like, okay, this may be the man that I give my net to. So it's automatically jumping and throbbing, and I understand she got to run off. She got to do this. She got to do that. She always around family when I come around. She don't, So I get it. You see what I'm saying? Because she is about that time. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just one of them. The other ones, they laying it down whenever, like, yo, I'm pulling up. I don't give a damn what we doing, sleep, waking up, reading the Bible, in church. I don't give a damn. She gonna give it to you because that's her responsibility. She feel like pleasing you is her ultimate goal in the sex department. She's gonna fuck the hell out of you when it's time. She's gonna make love to you when it's time. She's gonna suck the hell out of you when it's time. She's gonna really put it down. And if it's certain things that you like that she's doing, because not all of us the same. Ask you, is it okay now? And she's gonna practice on you, and she's gonna do it right then when you making love to her good. She's gonna verbally express herself. She's not gonna be fighting. She's gonna physically express herself. She's gonna go into a zone, a trance, and you're gonna be looking at her like, is she all right? She's gonna go into a zone. They all the unicorns do this. Now the mangoes and stuff a little different. They used to this shit, used to getting pounded out and shit. They used to just closing themselves up, just getting you what you want and moving on. Unicorns ain't like that. They're not like that. So when they giving it to you, they love you. So she going into this whole mesmerized ass hypnotic type of mode, and don't let it scare you. Just go into it with it. It's like a fucking ritual type shit, like some magic or some shit she's going into, and it's very passionate. Depending on which type of animal you're dealing with, whether it's the wildcat unicorn or the reserve unicorn, you're gonna get some crazy ass responses about your unicorn. And I'm talking about unicorns now. You see what I'm saying? It's something that you're gonna be weak. Of course, you're gonna let you quit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go through these things. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go through those things when you're dealing with the Latin woman. You see what I'm saying? So no matter, you know, even no matter no matter her background or anything like that. That's just how it is in the Latin world, especially here with the Dominicans. And I sat down and talked to many of them just to see, like, okay, well, maybe it was just the ones I was dealing with, or maybe it's so. So I even asked mangoes. Some mangoes has boyfriends who they really in love with, and they have another type of experience with their boyfriend versus you in the streets. And you'll hear a lot of women say that it's emotional with them, but here it's definitely emotional. But they all say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to double check what I'm saying, you want to go back and talk to what I'm saying, you want to go back and research what I'm saying, I'm gonna cite my sources so you can get the proof. Go talk to some Dominicans. Go talk to some Dominicans, or just get out in the field and get you some unicorns, and then work your magic. And then those are my sources. I'm citing my sources right there. That's the study guide and the study book where the fucking tests come from. That's where the notes come from. Go out there in the field and do it, and see what I'm talking about for yourself. You see what I'm saying? For anybody that opposes this information, is good, but obviously you don't even know because you never dealt with it, and obviously, you don't understand. So what I'm doing now, I'm giving it to you the way it is. You see what I'm saying? And but at the same time, you know, you got to just respect what's going on and understand what's going on, and don't push your woman away because you don't understand. You see what I'm saying? And like I'm saying about the fiery passion, and it's just me. It's just me. I'm not a Latin man. I'm not a Latino. I'm not a Dominican. I am an American man. You see what I'm saying? So I am an American man. So I am giving you my perspective from my experience here in the country, hands-on, from an American man perspective, from my viewpoint, from what I'm dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sure a Latin man, a Latino, could go deeper into details. You know what I mean? Because it's like me. I can talk about American women, the black woman, the African American woman, and how we do with her and how she is, because I'm part of the fucking community. I grew up with my sisters and my mama and my aunties and all the women and shit, the sisters and shit. So I can give it a little deeper. So if you are a Latin man on this live, or you see this message or whatever, you see this video later, and you saying, well, bro, you know, of course you're gonna be more knowledgeable than me because you grew up with your sisters. You grew up with them. I'm just giving what I know from my perspective, and you know, let's not become combative, or let's not become competitive. Let's not become combative. Let's not become competitive. Let's not become a debate artist, debater champ, because I'm not here to debate anything like that. You know, I'm here to give my side of the fucking story, or what I know. You understand what I'm saying? So let's be adults. You know, let's be very mature. Let's not act like no pussies and no simps in this fucking live. All right? Criticizing and pointing fingers and shit. Or you can excuse yourself, you know what I mean? And that's just what it is. We're gonna be respectful. I think one of the brothers earlier said, wipe your feet before you step in the door. Wipe your feet, mean leave the bullshit, that pussy shit outside. I prefer females to come in here and be on some pussy shit and female shit. I can respect that better, but I can't respect no men on the alpha male agenda show coming in here acting like some fucking simps and shit. Step your ass back outside this live. You see what I'm saying? I chose to do the live verse. I should have just did the video and just put it out there so you can just look at it and comment to your damn self. But if you're gonna make a comment, make sure you use constructive criticism method, you know, because I do respond to all my comments on my lives. And you may not like my response, but I may not like your comment. But one thing you're gonna do, you're gonna respect it, and I'm gonna respect you. I'm gonna definitely respect you, you know, until your respect shit run out, and I gotta become disrespectful. You know what I mean? So it's just what it is. All right, Daniel Reynolds, Ken, if you're on here, man, I'll do it myself. This guy here is fucking retarded. When you get a chance, man, go ahead and put Daniel Reynolds up out of here. He acting like a little bitch. Get him up out of here. But yeah, so that's just what it is. So I'm about to go through the comments, and we're gonna talk about a little right here at 69 minutes. So we're gonna sit here and go through the comments. We're gonna ask questions. We're gonna ask some questions, and I'm gonna give you what I know. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start at the top, work my way down. All right. So where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? And what's up to all you guys that checked in I couldn't speak to when you came in? Kenneth McDonald said that's why I prefer 29 to 40 years old. And he said that earlier, so that was pertaining to, I guess, the subconscious flirtations. You know, yeah, the younger women tends to. It just depends. It just depends because, let's say my nurse, she's like 26. You know, she don't. She's naturally seductive, and you know it. Subconsciously seduce, but she don't feel no validation from men attention, giving her attention. Now, some of my younger ones might be like, you know, bashing and attention and shit. Like they just know they got it, you know, and they just position themselves up, and they're just all right. The younger ones do that. 29 and older, yeah, they all live. Most of the time, they don't get attention no more in the Dominican Republic. Like women that's past 27, 28, 29, the men here pay them no attention. So they don't get no attention. They might. It's like they know the men only gonna fuck them. That's it. We only want sex from you. That's it. Because the men here are, most of them are alpha mentalities. Most of these men here they some alphas, and they're not really on that simp shit. And most of them, I gotta get it to them. They got the alpha shit down pat. So they shooting at the most fertile, the most. They shooting at the younger ones. They want the most beautiful, the one who can, as the man get older, he needs somebody who's keeping up with his libido. You know what I'm saying? He's keeping up with his ability to continue to make kids. So that's how they think here. Boom. I think one of my unicorns, her granddad has 28 children. You see what I'm saying? And all the boys got at least 7 or more. They populating the hell out of this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So, but when the women get a certain age, they ain't already married and locked down with the man don't want them. That's just what it is. Even where I'm at right now, you see what I'm saying? The sister here is like 30. She's 30. I think 33. She's 33 years old right here. So un momento, por favor. Un momento, por favor. Okay. So even she's like 33 years old, but ain't no man looking for her. They looking at her daughters and shit. That's just what it is. I would be out in public with them. They be looking at, they don't be checking for her at all. Like nothing. Although she's pretty, she's beautiful, But they looking at her like, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing it, So that's just what it is. So that age right there up in this culture, with the women, it's basically it's hand me down at that point. No disrespect, but that's just how they look at it. Yoga, what's up? Yeah, boss talk, great info. I appreciate it, Yoga. Kenneth, okay, we read that. Okay, Kenneth McDonald said, my unicorn, I have the bar that so high, Dominican men can't touch. Okay, I see what you're saying. You set the standards and you set the totem pole, the bar so high that Dominican men can't touch that. But they cannot take her to the restaurant, the places that I go to when I'm there. You have to remember you are a blessing there. So many unicorns out there waiting to take her place. Exactly. I totally agree. And that's why I said, you don't want to necessarily give her validation off top. Give her your validation because she need to also be in a position to always chase your validation and want you to be pleased and need to understand and need to question whether or not you're pleased or not. She need to be questioning, are you okay? You happy with me? So that's part of some good strategies right there. But also, yes, it's difficult for Dominican men to compete with the things that the traveling man may be able to do with the dollar. Take her to high-rise restaurants and do all these things and stuff like that. I think I covered that on a video a while ago. It's very difficult for them to compete with that. But at the same time, it's very difficult for us to compete with their heat and their passion and their backyard similarities, their cultural similarities, the bachata, the merengue, what it means, the language, what it means, what it vibrates, what they feel when they say it to each other, what they feel and what they communicate to each other when they merengue together, passionately. Because you can be the guy that take her out to this nice, fancy, beautiful restaurant and buy her all the drinks and everything, and she's your girl. But when they play bachata, everybody get to dance with her. So if a man throw a hand out and want a bachata, your totem pole so high, your confidence so high, you say, okay, yeah, you can dance with it, no problem. But when he really bachata to her, what do that convey to her? What are they, So it's like you got to be able to match that. She got to be able to say, hey, you good, but hey, he's sending about it, my man sending about a message. So that's what I mean by understanding a lot of things that go on here and that's the problem, a lot of the things that we fuck up at. As men, traveling men that's visiting here, we lack the ability to outdo the Dominican man in the things that don't require money. No disrespect to what you're saying, Kenneth, man, you're absolutely right, my brother. You're absolutely right. Like, it's she we can't touch the Dominican men when it comes to wooing her ass, and they can't touch us when it comes for just paying for stuff. You see what I'm saying? And buying stuff, But if we can adapt, and that's what this video is for. I'm trying to help us understand how to get in Romeo fucking mode. You know what I'm saying? Casanova, Don Juan mode. You understand what I'm saying? Get into that romance where you smooth that a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So now you got that Latina heat with you. you naturally know how to turn your seduction on and off. When hers on, you turn yours on. You seducing the women around now. So now she's like, okay, she's gonna start to straight up a little bit, like, whoa, I need to start paying. She gonna be so focused on paying attention to who paying attention to you, so she can't radiate her heat properly. You understand what I'm saying? See, as long as you paying attention to her, you all up in her face, like, oh, baby, how the food tastes, how the wine, you all putting your woo game on her. She rejecting so much heat that your heat is being diminished. But you got to know how to keep your heat on while she's trying to figure out what's going on with your magnetic pull. You know, and that's all about being romantic, poetizing your presence, also using your dollar, like you said, Kenneth, and putting her in an environment where she can't be at, and then putting your romance game down, your finesse game, your charm down, the game down, your tone of your voice down, you know, your demeanor, your posture, the way you move, when you decide to go to the restroom, when you decide to order another drink. Everything has to be strategic. You see what I'm saying? So now you're able to compete. Now they can't compete with you. Cause it's like, okay, you got the dollar. You know, I agree with you saying. I'm just adding a little more inside your cup. Like I definitely agree with you saying. I'm just pouring a little more that you probably already know. I'm just saying it on this live that other people may not know. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to take anything away from what you said. Just, you know, add on to it for those who may not know. You know, so so yeah, now that you got the romance down pat, the affection, and you got that heat coming off you too, now you're in a position to where nobody can compete with you. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Not even other Americans, because you want to make it to where the other men who may have more money than you in America, you may bring them to the state. You want to make it to where they can't compete with you because now you got the Dominican in you. Now you got that heat in you now and the American dollar. And now you definitely, you take her to America and take her out somewhere. Another American man ain't gonna know what the fuck to do with her but give her money. He ain't gonna know nothing. He ain't gonna know how to bachata with her. He ain't gonna know how to speak that language. He ain't gonna know how to move the way she moves. He ain't gonna know how to appreciate the plantain and shit and avocado and every goddamn thing. He ain't gonna know how to do none of that shit. So now you ain't, that's not a threat to you. Cause you doing what you're supposed to do as far as providing, and most unicorns don't want that much. She don't want you to have a Mercedes Benz and all that shit. Every now and then is all right. You see, when I took the unicorn out to the Natural Cabana, she was more impressed with that shit than me taking her to the fucking Westin at the Atlanta downtown, spinning around at the fucking top. And that shit was nothing but nature. You understand what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, man, so that's what's going on. Tony, man, I appreciate your wisdom in the chat, man. Dave, the Knave, do a video with Molano, the Trevor boy. Hey, I'll Google him and see who he is. I'll look him up and you know, and you know, maybe you can be the one connect us, cause I don't know who he is. So maybe you can connect us. I'm willing to do a video with anybody. It don't really matter. Maris Sewell, what up? Check it. I got you, my guy. In just a minute, I'm gonna check in just a second. All right. We got Hector Lopez. Hey, what's up? Thank you for checking in. Afro Nation TV. What up, King Lockett? We in the building. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you too, bro. I'm glad you made it. Fillmore, keep representing, man. And that's what's happening, bro. I appreciate it, man. What it do, Lockett, respect. Von Solo. Hey, man, just chilling, kicking shit, man. Decided to drop some more content tonight, man. Appreciate it, man. Okay, Kenneth McDonald say, if a woman is not married before she reached 32, Dominican man don't want them. Oh, yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. That's true. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely true. Jaws 2003 say, you have any mods there? Here. I don't think any mods. Yeah, Ken here. Yeah, Ken in here right now. I appreciate you for checking up on it. You do not have to know the bachata, but at least get up there and try. I agree. You seen me. You see me, goddamn. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I was doing it. I was trying, goddamn. Now I got there. I'm gonna have to show y'all my moves now. I'm extremely confident now. I got that shit comfortable and everything. But you got to try though. They want to see you try. You know. Because when you take them to the family union in America and they start doing the bus stop and shit, you want her to at least try to do the fucking bus stop, goddamn. You know what I mean? And fucking Tootsie Roll and shit and the fucking all the other shit we got going on. You got to understand, in America, we don't have no cultural dance that we grew up with learning as a little kid. So our dances change every fucking 6 months, 2, 3 months. They dance the same, goddamn. It's always the same. The only thing they do is keep remaking new songs to the same dance. All right. And fellas, word of advice for those of you who don't know anything about bachata: Romero's Romero Santos. Romero Santos, that's the guy you emulate. He's number he's numero uno. And that's the guy you imitate. And I ain't talking about as far as bachata. I'm talking about as far as how they move, because these women love his fucking ass. When I say they love him, he's like they idol. You want to emulate him, but the African American version. And even when I bachata, I do that. I do my own version. I learn the steps, I learn the moves, and I do my shit. Even merengue, I can't be fucking Dominican. I can be African American here in the Dominican Republic, and I can participate in the culture. When I grab my chicken, I rip it apart the way I do it, the way I do. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be Dominican. That's not what I want to be. I'm American, African American. I'm not trying to be no fucking Dominican. You know, what I'm trying to do is embrace the culture, and as you embrace my culture as well. You see, when you dating, she got to be more into it, accepting your culture. You can't just be all the way accepting her culture. Shit, like you chasing her fucking culture. She got to be chasing your culture too. She got to want to know what it's like to be you. She got to be watching YouTube videos of other Dominicans dating African American men, and they doing what we doing now, making live videos about African American men. Girl, when you dating him, you gotta understand this. He do this, and blah, 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 blah. So they need to be able to do that shit like how we doing now. You see what I'm saying? Like I tell my unicorn, what you learned new about African American men today? I be questioning, quizzing their ass. Like, so what do you think about blah, 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 blah? You know what I'm saying? See if you can figure out how to make some fucking collard greens and fucking net bones and shit. You know what I'm saying? We finna figure this shit out. Now I go learn how to make plantains and fucking whatever the fuck else we gonna make. So we gonna do this shit together, goddamn. You understand what I'm saying? How you wash our rinse, goddamn. Yes, I got back to my video, was buffering, and I stepped away. Okay, you bet it was happening. I appreciate it again. Raw the truth. Plus, most of these Western Union poppies is fat and out of shape, while most of the poppies sending her off is smooth Rico. Yes, because they don't feel threatened. They feel like, well, I met a guy the other day, right? And he's a good friend of mine. I met him at one of the family functions here. And first, his girl was there without him. And she was just flirting and doing the natural things that they do. And I'm like, now this going way too far past the goddamn Latin fucking heat. This is his. She choosing. I ain't stupid now. You know what I mean? But then I realized she was a mango. And then I realized she had a boyfriend, and he was Dominican, and he's smooth as a motherfucker. Quiet, sneaky, don't smile, smoke his little, do his little thing, man. Home barely talk, home sitting there just in the cut. I'm like, boy, look at goddamn chulo around the motherfucker. So I said, I gotta be friends with him. Then. So I befriended him, and we got cool. We talk a lot. But he tell me all the time, so you want a girl? You can have my girl. You know what I mean? Not, as far as other men, I mean, he ain't gonna send them to me because I'm just like him, goddamn. But other motherfuckers, he be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, his girl won't even want to come to me anyway. I don't give a fuck. Even if I'm paying, she gonna say, nah, we ain't gonna even go that route. That's why I said, Mingo smart as fuck. I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna go that route because Holmes got the ability. We stay, he all in the house, and then he got the ability to take my ass from you. You know what I mean? Don't do that, bro. Don't be stupid. And matter of fact, if you look at that Boca Chica video, if you look at that Boca Chica video, and you see what I did, the cold approach, I think I put it on there, if I ain't mistaken. Did I put the cold approach on there? Maybe I didn't put the cold approach on there, so I don't even want to speak on it right now. Damn. Who seen the Boca Chica video? Did I do a cold approach on a young lady? And did you see the circle of the family that was there? And I was confident. I went in the midst of the family and just went in there and directed my attention on her, and I pulled it. Just save it for tomorrow's content. But that cold approach was very, very, very. It was something about it that made it unique. And the boyfriend was standing right there the whole time. And he made a grand mistake with his unicorn. And she pushed the button on his ass. And I don't know why he did that shit. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know if he thought I was just in for the weekend. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. But, that was the biggest mistake he made in his life. I ain't gonna say that because he probably got plenty of motherfuckers. But but yeah. But yeah, the Smooth Rico Suave brothers, they ain't worried about you coming with your dollar, messing with the women. They gonna pass off to you because they know they got her heart, her mind, and her spirit wrapped up. You know what I mean? No, my young brother. Kenny McDonald said, "No, my young brother, you do not want to bring them to the U.S." I'm gonna bring mine to the U.S. Two of my unicorns don't need me for a visa because they got the best education. When you're dealing with a Dominican that has great education, you got to remember that they spiritually and culturally more mature than us. They came out of slavery before us. So they already more mature than us. We're just more educated than them because we have more access to opportunities, to different things. You got to understand they're smart. So most Dominicans don't have the privilege to get education in school. When you got a Dominican that come from a good family, and she has great education, like my unicorn in Santo Domingo, you see salsa dancing and shit, she got the best education. She made it clear to me, like, I don't need you for my visa, no visa. She turned down visas twice that was offered to her. She did it twice. She said, I wasn't ready to go yet. She don't even know English. She didn't even try to learn the language. She said, her sisters, brothers, auntie, all of them got American citizenship. She don't need it. So that's why I say when you're dealing with a certain Dominican, a certain unicorn that's smart, she gonna get in America with or without you. I got another one that's in America, and I was so wrapped up in all the talk about don't do this, don't do that. She kept telling me, whether you my husband or not, whether we get together, now I'm coming to your country. I mean, just hands down, And I was like, oh, she only after me for this. They were doing my learning stages, and she was a good girl. But my listening to all the bullshit had me fucked up. Guess where she at now? New York City. When I did finally make love to her, it was in Atlanta. Hold on. When I did finally make love to her, it was in Atlanta. She came to Atlanta to visit me at my crib, and she traveled, and I sent her back. So that's what it was. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these girls, now you don't take no mango, and you don't take no chapadoras nowhere. You don't take them nowhere. Not even to a fucking restaurant, in my opinion. You see what I'm saying? You definitely don't take them out of the country. But most unicorns gonna stay with you. They're not with you for anything other than that. Most of them ain't gonna even want to leave their country. Like one of my unicorns, the one that's a virgin, her dad was like, why don't you just move here and just stay here? Like, just build here. He basically saying my daughter don't need to leave don't really like America like that. They have paradise here. But I do get it, I do understand, like, when you start to really indulge with the ones who, like you say, Kenneth, you got a unicorn, and if you really talk to her, you'll see that she'll only come and agree with you because it's what you want her to do. Hey, baby, come to America. Okay, I guess, and she'll start asking insecure questions like, well, what if they don't like me? Or what if the people, how are the black American women, would they accept, would they fight me? Would they be mad, jealous? Maybe all kind of shit like that going on. You have to build her confidence, but if she eagerly like, oh, yeah, I always wanted to go there. You're like, huh? You got to start watching that shit, you know what I'm saying? But Von Solo say, thank you for the free game, fam. Cats like you, Mayor, Borates, Flip, and a few others be dropping gems that will make it easier for cats like me when I touch down in the DR. Most definitely, man. Most high blessed, man. I only just passed the message because I care enough to do so, man. I think you can do a video with Roll the Tape. Roll the Tape is my guy, man. I like Roll the Tape, man. That's my brother, man. That's my dude, man. I support him. He been support me, man. I'll holler at him, man, and see if he, can. Those of y'all that want it's like being in the music business, right? And you get one artist and you say, well, damn, I wonder what he do in future with Lil Wayne, But when you put it out there, in the universe, they end up coming together. You know what I mean? I love to do. I'm the new one on the scene. I think I'm the youngest on the scene, not youngest in age, but I think I'm the youngest as far as on the scene that's reaching ears and stuff. Like I'm new to YouTube, you know what I mean, as far as they go. And I feel like a lot of times, You know, if I see a young guy like the guys who like Mary did with me, Mary seen me coming. You know what I'm saying? Mary said, "Hey man, I'm gonna put you on Mary Sasua." That's why I respect home. I don't care what nobody say. I respect home on as far as that goes because he was like, "Look, bro, I see you trying to do it. You see what I'm saying? Let me put you on my show, man. Let me give you that boost." Philly Dome did the same thing, bro. Let me go and put you in on the interview, man. There was a few more other guys did, and I returned the favor to guys who coming after me, like the Life of CB. You know what I'm saying? I did the interview. I said, bro, let's go on and do this thing, man. You know, we hit up, boom. He didn't have to come ask me and all of that. I put him in the line then, and we went from there. I got my brothers, anybody that I see coming after me, I'm gonna hop down, bro. Let me get on your line, man. I think Rome will, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm always trying to get in with him, man. Always trying to do stuff with him. I see, you know, how we can help each other. So I feel like, you know, Roll the Tape want to do something, man, I'm more than welcome to get up on live or get up on whatever. And we can get down and do it, man. Discuss anything. The other guy y'all started talking about, you know, we could definitely get up and do something, man. I don't mind getting up on people, you know, and we do things together, man. That's what it's all about, man. Building together and helping each other. You know what I'm saying? So we create the popular dances. Um, Phenom 11 said she got to learn how to cook cheese and grits and shrimp. Definitely, I ain't seen no grits since I've been out here. Matter of fact, I I took the girls in the grocery store, and I said, "Hey man, we're gonna make some pancakes." But they almost lost their goddamn minds. What? So you know how to make pancakes? Like, nah, we ain't making no pancakes. I said, damn, I got some taste for some fucking pancake with butter and syrup on them motherfuckers. I miss that shit now. You know, King out here taking Poppy's unicorns. Man, you already know, man. I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. If I fit in a certain type of way, then that's how I got to accept it. I ain't trying to force nothing, you know. But if she chooses, and you know, it's what it is, you know. I think it's okay for them to come to the U.S. to visit, but not to live. You know, that's most of them want to visit for extended amount of times. So what you do is you let them come visit, and if I think Donald Trump extended it to more years before they can get their citizenship, but we're gonna go off the 2 year mark. So if they say once you engaged in marriage, she can get her temporary citizenship automatically. You see what I'm saying? So you get whatever, and then she has to live consecutively in the United States for 2 years. I'm just using this as an example. You keep her here 11 months, 23 months, and send her back to the Dominican Republic for 1 month. Start the process all over again. See what I'm saying? So it's like, it's ways to get around that. And a lot of them want to do it that way. A lot of them really don't want to. They just want to have their little work permit, work, make some money, and help you build. You want her to help you get the American dollar. You just gotta outsmart. You gotta put in your prenuptial agreement, like, look, you leave me and it ain't my fault. We gonna revoke all this shit. Get the government to respect that shit. You see what I'm saying? So you want her to make the American dollar with you. You want her to come into America and make some American money because you don't want to be taking care of her fucking family. Because in the Latin world, they gonna take care of their family. So you want her to have her own little budget where she feed her family. Goddamn, you know what I mean? You don't want to be taking care of her brother's problems and shit, aunties and grandmas and cousins and stuff. You know, you want to have, you know, because that's not our culture like that. Although it should be, but it's not. So you have her work and help you. These New York chicas, wow, King, I love them, but I want to see what them native chicas in DR like. Yeah, I dated a few Dominican women in America, even in high school. But then when I figured I wanted a Latin woman to be my woman, for real, I said I want to go to where they sprout from, whether it's Puerto Rico, no matter where it's at. I'm going out there where it's at. I'm gonna pick mines straight raw and uncut. Don't speak English, don't understand nothing, barely no internet. Goddamn, and we gonna learn from there. Goddamn, you feel me? Um, um, Phenom 11 say, I know several dudes who brought foreign black women with no problems, living simple lives, raising their children. I know a lot of them too, and like I said yesterday, Texas is the #1 state with the most Dominican women who migrated to be with their husbands in Texas successfully. You know, Kenneth McDonald say, are you going to be in the marathon, roll the tape, and Dreezy dress for New Year's? I don't know nothing about a marathon. I don't know nothing about what's going on that part. I don't, nah, I don't think I'm in a marathon. I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about. Royalist, Lawyer 75, Peace King, salute, peace, double salute to you, man. I appreciate you for stepping in, man. Showing some love, man. I appreciate you for stepping in, showing some love, man. Well, yeah, that pretty much, uh, that pretty much wrap up the comments. So we done with the comments, you know what I'm saying? Fellas, hit the like button. I mean, well, we had 11, 19 people, so y'all hit the like button, man. And we're gonna start covering more topics on the difference between the unicorns and mangoes because I think that you guys are still kind of questioning it, but you got to get out in the field to really see the difference and know the difference. There's a big difference between the unicorns and the mangoes and the chapadoras. You know, the only thing that run close to each other is the chapadora and mangoes because sometimes they can blend in. We definitely got to cover that topic some more because I don't want you guys coming out here, not really understanding what's really going on, and then you like, well, damn, you're looking at the videos and stuff on King Lockett Alpha Male Agenda show in the Dominican Republic, and then you trying to utilize that game and that strategy and that understanding, you slipping a little bit. So I kind of need to go back on part 4, part 5, part 6, and kind of keep you guys tight up on everything. And I guess I got to keep showing you. I ain't want to show no more mangoes. I ain't want to show no more unicorns. But that's what you really see in everybody's videos. And that's what I've been doing. Now I'm trying to show more unicorns. You can kind of see the swag a little different. You know what I mean? The demeanor a little different. It's real easy to dissect and understand what's going on with you, bro. Hey, you know. So yeah, man. We trying to get it together, man. We at right here. You say, I want unicorn, raw the truth. I want unicorn and mangoes, but I ain't paying that for chill with your mango when I'm bored. You know. Um, I'm gonna make a video on when it's okay to pay. It is a time when it's okay to pay. Like say for instance, I've been over here 2 days. Okay, I've been eating and drinking. Okay, now it's time for me to put some food over here. You know what I mean? It's time for me to do that now. You know what I mean? It's time for me to say, okay, look, here, go grab some chicken this here and go cook. Get in the kitchen. I think earlier what she tried to do is order some food. Like, yeah, we're gonna eat. I'm gonna order some food. So I was like, order some food from wow. She was like, I'm gonna order some food from whatever fucking sushi place and shit. I'm like, what? I said, girl, you gonna get your ass up. Money don't grow on trees. You gonna go in there and cook. What you mean? You gonna go grab them beans that was bought earlier and that pollo and all of that right now. You gonna warm that shit up, cook it, fry it, whatever you need to do. We go get a Coca-Cola and Presidente, and you gonna cook that shit. That's what you gonna do. Me going there and get no guy nothing, and her family was sitting there looking. I mean, I translated that shit in front of everybody, and everybody was looking. Cause I need the whole family to know I don't play. Like, look, you know what I mean? Like, you're not even my main, so it's just what it is. And my main, no, not even try me like that. So that's just what it is. This is a mango. Like I said, this is a mango. Yeah, I am subscribed to Roll the Tape. I am a subscriber. I've been subscribing. I've been subscribed to Roll the Tape way before I even decided to even do a YouTube channel. You know, there's going to be a big marathon on New Year's Eve with Roll the Tape and Drees. What's the marathon like? Well, I don't know. I'll go check it out and see what's going on. Uh, I'll do that. I'll definitely go see what the marathon is. I will. Yeah, my thing is this here, and this to all the guys who like to say, you're gonna pay for it um, regardless one way or another. No, it's difference in this stuff. I rather, cause to be honest, that has some points to a certain extent because when you decide you want to marry a woman, she's a good girl. Yeah, you're gonna pay for a ring. You're gonna pay for. You're gonna take on responsibility as a man. That's just what a man's supposed to do. But to just pay for the exchange of sex, no, hell no. Pay you to come visit me, hell no. You know. Um, um, Hector Lopez, you said up. That's all you said. I don't know what come after that. What we got? What we got? Kenneth McDonald say, there will be a lot of YouTubers on there. Oh, okay. Well, if I ain't get the invite, then I'm not. I'll attend and watch. I will support and hit that like button and be in the comment column. But if I ain't invited, I mean, I can't. By now they know who I am. And then so if I ain't invited, maybe by popular demand, I need to be invited. Maybe if guys want to see me there, y'all go in the comment column and say, man, Brian King, lock it on. You know what I mean? And we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? By popular demand. Only time, raw the truth say, only time I played for pay is when I got a massage. Laugh a lot. Never called a hooker, bro. Hey, that's okay, man. You get a massage, uh, you know, um, you know, we're gonna pay for what we want, you know. You want some food, you're gonna pay to eat it. You know, some men want sex, they pay to get it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Others avoid the whole thirsty mentality and end up getting it anyway. Bro, though, Chapadora videos are very informative. You should do a 2.0 version on them. Yeah, you said that. I think you said that on Instagram. You know what I mean? Or somebody said. I think it was you. You know, and you're right. I'm gonna get around to that. Most definitely. I appreciate the advice. I'm definitely gonna respect what you said, man. That's constructive criticism. I appreciate that. You know. So yeah, man, we gonna run it like that. Um, so yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all share the video, like, subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. I'm about to wrap this thing up in a minute and go sit in here and eat. And check on some other things. I still got videos uploading. I don't know what's taking it so long. Maybe it'll be uploaded in the morning. I got 2 of them uploading. I got why I chose to leave America and come to the Dominican Republic. That's uploading right now. And I also got the I think the one of them other videos uploading. I see you out there in the trenches, King. Stay safe. Travel shortcut. Yes, that's right, man. I'm out here as usual. Ken with the rent say a lot of these guys will be first timers come to the DR. What do you think in manageable budget to spend every week? Good question. A manageable budget. A manageable budget and save money versus spending money. Then I think a manageable budget weekly would be depending on your drinks. You like to drink. You like to, have your environment comfortable with food, stuff like that. Go grocery shopping, get your food, stash it, put it up. Um, Bring like 1,000 pesos for like a girl who will come cook for the week or whatever, or cook enough in one day. It'll last a few days, so you ain't gotta keep going out eating everywhere and all that good stuff. So you're looking at around about maybe um, I say that first week will be the bulk of what you're gonna spend. So I say about $150 that first week. That second week you shouldn't be spending that much. You should be spending like maybe like if $5 or $10 if you just need some little extra little, you know, accommodations at the crib. You know what I mean? Like little simple shit like you ran out of seasoning salt or some shit, or you ran out of drink the night before. You just go replenish your drink. And it shouldn't be that much if you're drinking and shopping from the Dominican markets and all of that. You know, um, so I say weekly. After that first week, you got to go ahead on and hit the grocery store, buy everything you want, you drinking all that, stash it, and then let's say you stand 3 weeks or something like that. Then you ain't really spending that the next week 'cause you got everything at home unless you're gonna pay taxes or something like that. So I say about $20 a week, maybe if that. if that as an American. $20 a week ain't what a Dominican gonna spend. But as an American, we might spend $20 a week. You see what I'm saying? Once you got your stash complete, you know, your cabinets, your refrigerator, and you got your girl coming in who's gonna cook and do all of that. You want to make sure that all that's in place, but you might want to go out somewhere and see something. So
Dame 100 pesos. 100 pesos. You give me 100 pesos.
yeah, you wanna kind of like make sure that's good, you know. And then you know everything after that is good.
Gracias.
You want to make sure everything after that is good, you know. So 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 that you taken care of. You see what I'm saying? So everything is on point. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty good. That's about $20 a week. Kenneth McDonald say hit the like button, fam. Rawless Lawyer 75 say enroll the tape will be having a 24 podcast up until New Year's and wants all YouTubers to come on and show love. Well, what's up? Well, then if that's what I'm going on his page, and I'm gonna see it. If the invite there, I'm definitely gonna hop on the 20 on the 24 podcast up until New Year's. So we're gonna do that. If I ain't wrapped up in no festivities, and even if I ain't wrapped up in festivities, I'll still get on and try to participate as much as I can. You know, all right. Try to participate as much as I can. You know, so we'll go from there. So yeah, guys, I'm about to wrap up this little live and sit down and eat. You know, I gave y'all about 5 hours yesterday. So I just want to check in with y'all on this topic right here. I'm about to go take it in and eat right quick like and do my thing for a minute. And I'll be getting back with y'all, you know, sooner or later. Ken said, what did he say? Cash out, $ King 7414. If you like the content and you want to donate or whatever, yeah, cash out, $King 7414. Man, I appreciate all the supporters who do support. I appreciate that so much, and I'm gonna keep giving y'all this content tomorrow. I'll give you some more content. If the videos ain't uploaded by tomorrow, then I'm gonna have to go live again, you know. So I don't want to leave y'all stagnated, especially when you're donating and you're doing stuff like that. I'm gonna show face, you know what I mean? I appreciate that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show face, and if it take the videos too long tomorrow to upload and whatever, my guys, some real supporters, the ones who really support the channel, has been donating. I appreciate that, and I'm gonna give you what you want to see. You know what I mean? So I'll go live if I can't do anything else. You know what I mean? So this right here is like a job. You know what I mean? So gotta keep it rolling. All right. So y'all support the channel, man. That's Cash Out King 7414. That's $King 7414. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man, let's keep this thing going. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching this video and you ain't subscribed already, if you like the content, leave a comment in the comment column. If you didn't like it and you want to give some constructive criticism or some advice, don't be afraid to do that. I accept criticism that's constructive and sound advice. You know what I mean? I'll take that and then we'll go from there, and then we'll tailor some stuff up or revise some stuff if it makes sense. We'll do all of that. You know what I mean? So all right, y'all boy, take it easy out there, man. I love y'all. Praise to the Most High. Y'all enjoy y'all families and everything y'all got going on, and get ready for this new year, new beginnings, turning a new leaf. We just doing everything new, man. You know, we staying positive and keeping that vibration alive, man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about to go right now. It's your boy King Lockett. Peace.